Hello there, MCOM 201 students. Tom Calhoun here. I am going to be your professor for the next 16 weeks in this course. Glad you are aboard. Hopefully we can all have some fun learning a little bit more about the world of mass communication together. I have been around in it for quite some time. As you can tell by the color of my hair, I have years behind me. How much knowledge, I guess, you will find out as we go during the course of this semester. I think I'm qualified, let's put it that way, to hopefully enlighten you on a few things as we go along during the course of the semester. We're going to do a little orientation here on the Blackboard platform, and I'm going to close out of this. You don't need to see me anymore, but we will look at Blackboard. Hopefully you've figured out how to at least to get to the Blackboard platform. Obviously you have, or you wouldn't be watching this video. But we are going to take a look at some of the things that are presented here and how to navigate the course during the semester. Obviously this is the home page with my photo, which doesn't really need to be there, but I thought you might like to see it anyway. The course information. The more important things here are my email address, my office phone, and my office hours. Keep those handy. If you need to talk to me, the best way to start doing that is by sending me an email. I always check my email regularly, especially my SWIC email. So that's the best way to start a conversation with me if you need to talk. My office hours, obviously 11:30 to 2 on the Belleville campus in the Liberal Arts Building. 2372 is my office number. Don't just pop in if you can avoid that. It's okay if you do. My office door is always open to students, but I'd rather know that you're coming. So if you're going to stop by to talk, shoot me an email first, and I'll put you on my calendar. Okay? So the home page, that's all that's there. There are announcements here, of course. As I go through the semester, I will make announcements which are also sent out by email. Those announcements will be archived here, so if you ever need to refer back to one, they're all going to be here on the announcements page. The syllabus, obviously, for the course is available here. Syllabus goes through all of the information that is pertinent to this course, the semester hours, obviously, some of the basic information I just told you about, a description of this course, what you're going to learn, things about mass media, which includes all the way back to the Gutenberg printing press, newspapers, magazines, radio, television, film, all of the ways that people communicate with one another in the modern and the before the modern world, the ancient world, I guess, if you want to call it that. The prerequisites for the course, hopefully you've passed all of those prerequisites before you registered. The course objectives, what you'll learn by the end of the semester, are described here. Remote learning, of course, is something that you probably dealt with in some other courses that you might have taken, high school, college, whatever. So some of those details are here. Grading system is the standard 90 to 100 points available during the course of the semester will get you an A, and so on down the line. We will have discussion forums, chapter quizzes, video reflections, which is basically a 1 to 2 page paper about a video that I will assign you to watch that has some kind of pertinence to the chapter that's just been read by you. And we'll have a midterm and a final and a major project. Major project will take place over the course of the last 4 or 5 weeks of the semester. Don't worry about it now. We'll get into that a little bit more later. Attendance policy doesn't really count as far as showing up in a classroom, but you want to read this because if you don't participate on the Blackboard learning system, I don't know that you're involved. So if you aren't involved, it tells me that you aren't a student worthy of continuing, basically. And if you're not involved in assignments for up to 2 weeks, then I'm just going to drop you off of the class roster and we will suggest that you enroll at another time when it's going to work for you. Student outcomes, COVID safety precautions, you don't need to worry too much about that. That's mostly for classroom students, unless you're coming on campus for a meeting or some kind of other business, the business office, the bookstore, whatever. Got to make sure you follow the COVID protocols, and they're all right there for you. And if there are other reasons for you to be involved on campus, some of that information is here as well. So let's get out of that, and we'll talk about course content. Oh, by the way, also on the syllabus page, let me go back there for a second. A whole schedule is provided to you of what's going to be expected for each week during the course of the semester. You can review that, see what kind of work you have ahead of you. I'm not going to make each week's work available to you until that week comes about. So you're not going to be able to work on Chapter 6 and the Week 6 work until we get to that point, just so you know that. Okay? And textbook information, you're going to get that here. Some of the other help folders here will help you with any kind of problems you might have. There are resources on campus for a lot of things. If you're struggling with your learning for whatever reason, there's a success center you can go to, etc. We will have discussions during the course of the semester. This first week discussion is about going dark, turning off your phone for a number of hours and how it affects your life. We'll get into that in week 1. Also, email. If you need to email me or just about anybody else in the class, you can do that as well. And of course, your grades show up here in My Grades. This is my look at Blackboard. Your look is a little bit different. The student preview, your student view looks something like this. You won't see all that other menu stuff that was showing up there for me, but it's all the important stuff is here in your student view. So that's how it'll all look to you. If you used Blackboard before, I'm telling you stuff that you already know. But we got to hit all the basics for those who may not know. So that's about it. I just wanted to make you aware of some of the procedural stuff that's going to happen during the course of the semester and welcome you to the course. So that's about it. Week 1 starts on Monday, the 17th of January. So hopefully you'll have a good time with this course and be a really great student. I like great students, and I like giving out A's. So if you earn one, you'll get one, but be advised, you will get what you earn, okay? Thanks a lot for watching, and talk to you soon.